Ooh. Hey everybody, we're here in episode 5 of Everything Sahaja Yoga, and today we're with me, Devindra and Abby. We're talking about, this time we're chatting about the meaning and the use of the Bandhan in Sahaja Yoga, and how is this different from other meditation techniques. And we're talking about first with Devindra. What do you think is different?
What's the purpose of the Bandhan?
Yeah.
Well, pretty simply, after you sit for your meditation, you clear out all your channels, your chakras and your channels, of course, and after that you're going to go away and go back into the outside world.
Whatever you do.
Whatever you do in your normal life, or in your day-to-day life. And so at the end of your meditation, you put a bandhan around yourself to protect yourself.
Right. Okay.
So the idea is to let the vibrations that flow from your hands or through your hands and wrap them around yourself in a protective.
So you do it both, right? At the beginning and at the end.
Yeah.
So can you show how, or can you show how?
Well, I think this is the right way. So you start off with your left hand facing palm up, and then your right hand moving towards your right and back, and that's considered 1, 2.
And this is supposed to be
3,
to protect each of the
4.
7 chakras,
That's right.
So you do it 7 times.
5,
Right.
6, 7. That's it.
And you are ready to go.
1 for
rock?
each chakra.
Yeah. Right. And usually, have you felt anything different when you protect yourself and when you don't protect yourself?
Oh, wow. I usually don't, so I don't really need to think about it.
You don't usually feel?
No, I usually don't not do a bandhan. So.
Oh, you don't do a bandhan?
No, I always do.
Oh, you always do.
So
it's hard to compare.
Yeah.
With
Oh, right. Yeah.
I used to, like in the past, I used to practice the other energy techniques, and they do have also protection, right? But it's for me, every time I start doing the meditation is with this very practical thing, is put you in the center, start to relaxing yourself. So it's kind of also like the transition to get ready for meditation, right? And I've seen some yogis, I don't know if you are starting doing that, but also they do this when they're gonna face like a stressful situation or something like that.
Yes.
Any one of you guys have any experience doing that, like making you feel ready for what you have to do after?
Well, I just feel like this is a good beginning and then a closing at the end. So a start to something and an end to something. That's what I'm feeling right now as a beginner meditator. So I like the fact that there's a start and an end to a meditation.
Right, right.
Well, the other thing we could talk about is there's a little sometimes, so meditation's for everyone, and so we teach it to children as well. Cool. And so when I was younger, there was a little song we sung when we did our bandhan to remind us.
Oh, you're gonna have to sing.
Yeah.
That
Okay. So it's kind of just long enough so that you do it 7 times, and that's why. So you go. I have a bandhan I wrap around me. I wrap it tightly so I am safe. I have a bandhan I wrap around me, and it shines so everyone can see. Jai Shri Mataji.
Oh, that's
wow,
amazing.
That's great.
That's the first time I hear it.
That's awesome.
But you know what? The other part of the bandhan is not only the protection, right? Like there's the raising the Kundalini part.
That's right.
Well, in a way, that's a separate thing. But yeah, we can also talk about that. Okay. So when we sit down to meditate, we want to bring up our Kundalinis, obviously, so that it can clear out through our channels, and that's then the entire meditate.
It's the purpose.
Yeah,
of the meditation, right?
That's the beginning. So
yeah.
I mean, because when you sit down to meditate, you want to go into thoughtless awareness, and thoughtless awareness happens when your Kundalini comes up to your Sahasrara, or to be more like technical about it, when the Kundalini comes to your Agya, as they say, your attention becomes separated from your ego,
Right.
and then you're able to go into thoughtless awareness. So, at the beginning of our meditation, we raise our Kundalini so that we can enter thoughtless awareness and then be thoughtless for the rest of our meditation.
Right.
And then at the end of our meditation, we do it again to keep our Kundalini strong and up for the rest of our day.
Okay.
So, I mean, should we demonstrate how to?
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's usually using the left hand, right?
So you keep your left hand still and your right hand is moving as the right side is the side of action. So you put your hand and you slowly raise this up while wrapping your other hand around it.
Right.
Till it comes up to the top, like as if with your right hand you're sort of coaxing up your Kundalini.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it gets to the top, you tie a knot together and then you do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And the second time,
Second time,
yeah.
2 knots. Whereas the third time, you would have 3 knots.
And after that is the protection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, or the other, I mean, the order isn't so important, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's the traditional way to do it.
If you're not able to do that, can you imagine it?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, if you put your attention is strong, then you can bring
raise
it
it,
up, raise it
just
yourself.
thinking about it.
I can think a number of cases of people that it's unable to use their hands,
Yeah.
and they
And
just
same
put
with
the
Bandhan, I think.
Yeah.
You can all do it with just mental intentions.
Yeah, I mean, it's about your desire and your
Mm-hmm.
to bring it up.
Is there a way, like, do we have to sit in certain positions to do this? Can we do this lying down?
No,
No?
I mean, it's good. It's good to sit on the ground when you meditate.
Yeah.
To be close to Mother Earth and
Mm-hmm. Particularly if you're outside, right?
yeah, and generally it's good to keep a relatively straight posture if you can,
Mhm.
but it's not essential.
Mm-hmm.
It's also about a matter of being comfortable, no? Like,
Yeah.
and I think once again, if you start, like you put yourself in the tune of doing meditation,
Mm-hmm.
then the comfortable and the finding the right posture come to a second.
So, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
that-
if you're in thoughtless awareness, you're not thinking about that too much, but
It's just a matter of just staying there
yeah.
until you feel clear, and then you do again the bandhan, right, to close. I've seen other yogis that also do this like not like in this way, but in their hand,
Oh,
right?
Right.
Which is also like a bandhan, no?
really?
And,
Yeah.
But this is the same purpose, like
No.
people use it in the same way as
No.
the bandhan.
So usually when you give a bandhan like this, it's when you're giving a bandhan. Well, this is a bandhan.
Right.
This is raising your Kundalini.
Of course.
Just to be clear. So when you're doing it, when you're doing a bandhan on yourself, it's to give protection to yourself. But when you are doing it on your hand, usually you're giving a bandhan to destroy some negativity that's coming to your attention. You're putting your attention to it. So usually people will symbolically write on their hand
Right.
what they're putting their attention towards, and then they'll give a bandhan to help clear it out.
Mm-hmm.
So
So if you have any blockages and you can feel in your hand, like blockages physically, and they'll show up in your hands, you can clear it?
yeah, you can do that. But usually when people are doing it for
Applies for a third person or
Yeah.
for a
Okay.
situation that they want to clear,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
right?
Right.
If they're concerned about something that's going on,
Yeah.
maybe like, oh, I'm late for the bus.
Yeah.
Fairly mundane concern, but sometimes, people are concerned about those things, so then they'll say, anything prevent all negativity preventing me from being where I need to be, or that sort of thing, and then, give abundant
It's
towards
not
it.
to stimulate being lazy, but also before exam or something like that.
Yeah. I find that just putting myself in abundance, it kind of alleviates any anxiety.
Yeah.
Anything that I'm about to approach, and doing that kind of mentally, I imagine I'm giving myself protection.
Mhm.
And it takes
But,
away the
I mean,
anxiety.
the key of doing this bandhan is that you're putting your desire and attention towards whatever this problematic thing is. And it's not just mundane things, also in your, people, if they feel concerned about some global issue, it's important to put your attention towards it and just bring that, Yeah, bring that vibrational awareness towards it.
Okay.
That's
It's
That's
kind
what
of
people
it's the, in a very simple way, surrender the situation
Yeah,
to
exactly.
their vibrations,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I see.
They will clear out. They will make the work for us.
Yeah.
That's the idea, no?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you for being with us. Don't forget to thumb us and give a like us in the YouTube video, and stay tuned for the next week episodes.